Hey YouTube, Shukun Shinobi here with another Stockpile Sunday review where I take a look at an older figures that I haven't had a chance to review. And this video we've got 3 wild tigers out of the 5 that are currently available. You got the original, you got the open face version, which is a ridiculous amount of money. Then you have these 3 plus H01 if you count that, but we'll get to him in a separate video later. He's got a bunch of new stuff and is worth his own video. So these were all released in different methods. This one right here is the Masakazu Katsura original color version. This one was available with the Tiger and Bunny art book, which was kind of neat. This one is very cheap on the aftermarket because it comes with such little stuff that it's barely even worth it. This is Wild Tiger 1 minute. I won't spoil what the 1 minute means. For those of you that have seen the show, you know, so that's what counts. He's basically the same figure as the original, except with the 1 minute logo printed on his back. And he's got a couple additional accessories and stuff with him too. Then this one on the end is Wild Tiger Movie Edition. This is the form Wild Tiger has in the Tiger and Bunny The Beginning movie, as shown right there. Basically the same, except for a little bit heightened color difference in some areas. And the Family Mart logo on there instead of SoftBank, I think, was on there too. Instead of that. So that's where we stand with these. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 3 Wild Tigers. And here we are. So let's go ahead and start with the original color version. This is Wild Tiger based off of Masakazu Katsura's original designs. He was the designer for all of the Tiger and Bunny stuff, as well as Zetman, if you watched that. So he did the original design as if it were a manga. So you've got the Jump logo right here instead of SoftBank. He doesn't have any other sponsors. Back here you got Studio K2R. I don't know what that is exactly, but it's back there. So pretty much the same figure that was released, just with those differences. This front plate can come off somehow, very carefully. Just kind of wedge your nail in there, pop it off. So that front plate pops off, and then you can replace it with this one, which has no sponsors on it whatsoever. It just has another Wild Tiger logo right there. So that is the only difference in this figure. It has all the same functions as the original figure with these popping off and everything like that. For the various accessories, however, it does not come with any of the additional accessories. All this one comes with is the alternate chest plate. And then it also comes with kind of gropey hands. These hands do not have any wires or anything on the base hand like these the other ones do. So these ones have the painted fingertips and the wires going through the knuckle and joint area. So that's something to make note of too, that he doesn't really have as much paint in the limbs as the other ones, but given the fact that he was based off of a manga design that was basically incomplete, it's to be expected. He does come with a Tamashii stage that just says Wild Tiger on it with his logo. Same green color I think the original one had. But pretty neat nonetheless. So you have that. Very basic figure, and like I said, very cheap on the aftermarket. Sometimes you can even get it with the book for like 3,000 yen, which isn't that much. However, if you're looking to buy a Wild Tiger figure, I would not go with this one. The accessory count is just so minimal that it's not really worth it unless you want to pick up the art book as well, which is another reason why I picked up the set, because I really wanted the art book too. And it's a really nice art book, so go ahead and try to hunt that down if you want to. So here we have 1 minute. This was a Tamashii Web Exclusive in some month, I don't remember. Again, same figure that was released at retail, only difference being this back plate has the Wild Tiger 1 minute branding back here. Wild Tiger 1 minute, power to the future. So very cool, and that's actually printed pretty nice on there. So no complaints there. Again, it's just the fact that it is the same figure that we had at retail, just with one minuscule little difference. However, they did definitely make it worth your while. They included these, the little gun, not grappling is what I'm going for, grappling gun thing. The little laser wire thing that you can tie people up with or grapple off of it and stuff. Now these were included in the original release as these, but these ones include a pliable wire. So that's kind of neat. They don't come out or anything, they're stuck like this. Does not come with the normal version, but it's a nice little added bonus to those who have the original release. Now you have the ones with the wire. So that's a little plus as well. Then you have just kind of splayed open design hands. Lots of hands with this release. You have a set of pointing hands, a set of kind of molester hands, as I like to call them, karate chop hands, because life isn't complete without karate chop hands, weapon holding hands for the little grappling things, and then last but not least, thumbs up hands to do his kind of signature, hey look at the back, 1 minute thing that he does in the show once. So you can take a look at that. So nothing too crazy with this release, but certainly kind of a worthwhile one if you couldn't pick up the original release. None of these come with the whatchamacallit, the good luck mode punchy effect. That's the only one that comes exclusive to the original. I think all of the hands end up being repackaged in some way or another, but there is that. So if you want the good luck mode, definitely go after the original release because that's the only one that has it. If good luck mode is not important to you, then I would probably go with this guy, and I'll point out why later. Wild Tiger 1 minute, Power to the Future, Apollon Media. So here's his Tamashii stage. All the Tiger and Bunny guys come with their own Tamashii stage, so pretty cool. Movie edition was a retail release in some month I don't remember as well, to honor the release of the Tiger and Bunny the Beginning movie, which is a kind of, not a prequel, but a retelling of the anime storyline, just in a movie form. That's something Evangelion likes doing, and a lot of animes like doing, apparently. So it's not a big deal, but a couple of the sponsors changed in the movie because more people were on board with a popular anime. So you got Family Mart, which is like a kind of a 7-Eleven-esque sort of store. I think something like that. There was one in California when we were there for Morphicon, actually, in Little Tokyo, but pretty neat. So you got Family Mart, S.H.Figuarts, and SoftBank. So this is the only really new piece. However, as you can see by looking at 1 minute, the arms are a little bit different because you got this nice kind of gold coloring inside of here to make it a little bit more accurate to the movie design, which is really nice. I do like the way that ends up looking, and adds a little splash of color to it that I end up liking as well. He's also a little bit whiter than the other releases. This one has more of a kind of pearl color to it, while this one's more of like a soft white. So the coloring is a little bit better on the movie edition than the others. Obviously the back is very plain. It's also the not quite the sturdiest of them all. I think my 1 minute ends up being the sturdiest of the three. But overall, if you're looking to pick one up, the movie edition's fairly cheap on the aftermarket. Was a retail release, and I really like the way that the colors end up looking on this one. So I kind of have to hand it to this one, just for being a fairly solid release. Now this one does have the grapplings in just the normal gun mode, which is fine because you can pretend they are actually guns. I don't remember if I ever used them in guns in the show. I don't remember. Pointing hands, because he's a Wild Tiger. The thumbs up hands. You got the kind of molester hands. And then the weapon holding hands for the Gatling grappling guns. There we go. Keep effing up their names. To change the grappling guns, you just have to pull this entire assembly out and basically switch things around. I did it in my original Wild Tiger review, which I'll link to in the description or an annotation somewhere. So you can take a look at that. Not going to waste the time doing it yet again. Now, of course, the movie edition also has a Tamashii stage, just as Wild Tiger at the beginning. It's clear, very uneventful. I like the 1 minute one the most. But, actually, I like the one that came with the original release the most. But Not bad, it's just very plain, and it's kind of hard to see the text on there from certain angles given how bright it is and how clear the stage is, so that's a thing. And I'm actually going to wrap it up right now. So, if you're looking to pick up a Wild Tiger figure, I would honestly go for the original release. It was re-released, I think, twice. And it does include the Good Luck mode, which is a very cool accessory, and it comes with pretty much the same things as the movie edition one does, in terms of hand count. 1 minute, I think, has some additional hands, and you get the laser little wire things, while the original color version just comes with absolutely nothing. But considering this was a magazine pack-in, it's to be expected and doesn't actually bother me that he comes with so little. It's just kind of more or less an added bonus thing to have. 1 minute is great for complete collectors or people who don't care about the Good Luck mode, as you do get a huge selection of hands, plus some additional posing options with the wires. So, and it's the most up-to-date, at least as far as the chronological storyline of the show is concerned. And then you got the movie edition, which is the most up-to-date in terms of our reality here because of the movie. I don't remember the second movie coming out, whether he has Family Mart or SoftBank on his shoulder. That I don't know. But regardless, they're all very nice figures. I love the Wild Tiger mold. It was a very impressive mold to me. It's a little bit out of date now, but still very good. I think the winner out of this is probably movie edition. Like I said, I really like the colors, but if you're really going to go after one, I would just go after the original retail release. It's pretty cheap, and the Good Luck mode is a great accessory, which all three of these lack. So yeah, that's about it. I'll just go ahead and cut this short, so you can check out shukenshinobi.com for latest updates on my reviews and hauls, and of course check out Riders, Rangers, and Rambles, a podcast bringing the latest tokusatsu news in the craziest way possible. And of course, you can buy S.H.Figuarts and more at cstoysjapan.com. So take care and have a great one. Bye.